Daddacool show, Daddacool show, Daddacool show, Daddacool show. It's the Daddacool show.
What were we expecting car-wise?
I was expecting a Kia Ceed.
Yes.
Failing that, a Peroda Nippy or a Nippy Peroda, whatever they are. Or alternatively, a vintage Nissan Micra.
I think you're playing a bit hard for Nissan Micra. We're not that lucky, no. Instead what we get... Ta-da-da! Not that you can see much of it because it's dark. But... aha! With black alloys and everything. And who gets to drive it? Wow!
No.
We get German navigation.
This is Zeal SD. Right, nav. We want flag, maybe.
We're gonna race. Getting used to the car.
We've sussed the sat navigation now,
Links abbiegen.
but it's in German.
Which doesn't help. Haha, now I got the lights on.
Yuri has just managed to put the lights on after 5 minutes of driving around and slight querying from me about the lights. And I know how to put Yuri's heated seat on.
Yes! And I'm smouldering here.
And we live.
We will. We will.
It reminds me in a way of
Sweating.
I was going to say Dad's Army. He's the guy. We're all doomed!
Right, turn the seat off, please.
Should I turn Yuri's heated seat off?
No! It's hot enough as it is.
He's gone off. Oh no!
Oh no! It's getting worse!
No, it's off. It's off.
No, it's not. Mine is hot.
Yeah, yours was hot. Now,
No, it's getting hotter actually.
well, it'll get cool now. I turned it off. We're now having a slight issue because the SatNav has taken us basically to the edge of the river. You probably can't see, but basically at the end of that road is water, deep water. The lights over there show the other side, but I don't think we're going to get across. What have you got to say on that, Yuri?
What I have got to say about that, it's German SatNav.
I have to say, I was expecting slight more efficiency from the German satellite navigation. Will we ever get there?
Da-na-na-na. Of some sort. And we have stopped in the middle of nowhere. And as you can see, no such thing as a bridge. It actually ends on the river.
I think there might be a ferry there that basically doesn't run at 10 to 11 at night. Whatever it's doing though, it's doing it badly.
So basically,
we're not entirely sure how we're going to sort this, to be honest.
unless the car might be an amphibious, it's quite cool and all that. You think it could become a boat?
What we'll do, Yuri, I'll stay riverside with the electrical equipment, and I'll video you driving all the way across.
Yes.
When you get over the other side, you come back, pick me up.
Good. There is actually a thing that we can jump from there, so Evel Knievel and all that.
Awesome.
Sounds good. So German SatNav. Well, car is quite cool, but German SatNav
Less so.
less so.
We've driven now for an extra 20 minutes following the SatNav, and it's taken us back to the river. But fortunately this time there's only a ferry.
Yay! We can cross the river!
Of course, at this point, we've got no idea whether it's a free ferry we have to pay or whether we should even be on here, whether we should have booked it 9 months in advance and paid in blood or something. But frankly, at the minute, I don't really care. We're just going in the right direction and it helps. It's late. I want to go to bed. And at some point, I'm going to need a poo. So it's midnight now. We've finally arrived at the Hotel Aurora in Bad Nurburgring. About 2 hours after the plane landed and we got off. The SatNav was interesting. It was entirely in German, and unfortunately the instructions for switching it to English were also in German, which made it quite hard to do anything other than leave it in German. I can only assume that where we were supposed to go, which is here, the Villa Aurora, is actually about 3 miles from the airport. But of course we've driven about 93,000 miles to get here. It's now 5:30 in the morning. We're down for breakfast in a bit.